Hey guys, so look, I have seen a guy like Mike Rowe, who seems to be on the speaker circuit these days. He's the host of the TV show Dirty Jobs, and he seems to be like more or less the voice for blue collar America. And he's saying things like, there's always going to be endless demand for the trades, and you should go into like HVAC, plumbing, electrician, all those types of jobs. There's just there's going to be so much growth there and this and that. Well, I'm just here to tell you, I mean, if somebody makes a statement like that, there's a decent chance you can verify it. And what I'm saying, very simply, is that he is just either uninformed or lying. In fact, when I've heard him talk, he's more or less just kind of repeating what a prominent businessman like Larry Fink would say. And understand, when I'm talking about the trades in this video, I'm specifically referring to, I would say, housing and real estate related trades jobs. Okay. I just want to be very clear. I'm not speaking to all of them. But, okay. The other point I would make is that if you were to think about a lot of trades jobs, I mean, like those buckets that he was referring to, residential or non-residential. Okay, job growth is slowing really across the board. So, but like just from an employment standpoint, it all like a lot of these uh, groups of contractors, it actually rolls up into the construction industry. So I just want you to think about how absurd of a statement it is for somebody like Mike Rowe to make that claim. It's just, to me, that screams, hey, I have no idea what I'm talking about. And that seems to be the case because when you look under the hood, just at maybe even a segment of these contractors, it's more or less slowing. Does it look slightly different across the board? Sure. But look, I'm not going to share it all because, this is not information that you're going to even find. Well, certainly you're not going to find it in Fred, and you're not even going to find it in the monthly sampled estimates. This is actually from the QCEW, otherwise known as the Quarterly Census of Employment and Wages. It's the most recent numbers. I mean, it's lagged again, non-sampled. So straight count of jobs through December of 2024. It's for the United States. We're looking at residential building equipment contractors only in that detail. This is showing you quite clearly that you're seeing broad-based slowing in employment growth. And the value in something like this is obviously knowing how to read the NAICS codes, but we're all the way out to the sixth digit here. Okay. You get that? I mean, that's as far as it goes. So, uh, yeah. I mean, I would also say, too, I've looked at these non residential contractor buckets as well. Again, slowing. So it's just endless grift as far as I see. I'll just tell you how to really interpret these four charts in this visual. I'm just showing the same data four separate ways. So this is really like the composition of jobs for residential building equipment contractors. Stacked bar chart, same thing over here, year over year. And then the share of jobs down here, and then just as a line graph year over year. So the takeaway is there's just like not that many jobs in this other bucket in green, as you can see. And something like HVAC plumbers, they're capturing more headcount just as a share within this specific category of contractors, which is residential building equipment contractors right here. Okay. All we're doing is getting further out into the NAICS codes. So, look, I guess I can zoom in on this a little bit so you can even see this other bucket to know that that too is slowing. Oh man, I really just do not know why people like Mike Rowe just have to scream it from the rooftop as if that's really the case. I mean, even somebody like Larry Fink, okay, people just need to quit being naive and assume that these guys are being generally honest with the public about these things when in reality they're just not, because things are just so broken. really, when I look at this, this is of course happening for a couple reasons. Like people need jobs, so that's we stimulated like a mother after GFC, and we just things haven't been real, and they're really off the rails. But I mean, these people they do need jobs. I'm not suggesting going forward that they won't be in demand, but we're just not through the cycle yet. I mean, rates are still elevated. I am just curious. Okay, well, how is the administration going to handle folks who their really entire career is, well, if you're a plumber, what do you do? If you're an electrician, what do you do? Right? So spending equals jobs. Spending equals jobs. Like if you want to think about something broadly, like GDP equals GDI, it is circular. It's self reinforcing in a way. So yeah. Anyway, I think there's a lot of value in this. Again, it's not something you're going to see every day, and it's all about just kind of paying attention to the details, which that's where all the value is usually. So anyway, guys, okay, that's all I got. Have a good one.